Alright guys, today I'm going to review the Modern Edgeables Craft Kit. This was an auto ship with HSN. I believe if you just recently signed up with them in the last time HSN opened up, I don't believe you're going to be starting with this box, but I could be wrong. You can check it. It's number 27, Modern Edgeables, but I think you're starting with the September kit. I don't know if they pushed this to your September kit though, so you can check that out. But and then sometimes Crafter's Companion themselves has these on their sites, Well, I guess because they have a UK site and a US site, but I haven't seen it there yet, and I haven't paid attention to that, so as far as the craft box, so but you know, sometimes they bring it there and you can find it there for a great price, especially if you have your discounts. Open this up. Let's see what this is about. So I think we've had another Edgeables one before, because I remember with the Happily Ever After or something. No, maybe, I don't know. I do remember having an Edgeable box in the past, but this one is Modern Edgeables, it says. So, already I can see the little not charms, but the rhinestones on top, and it's funny because my lighting, I can see it really shiny and sparkly, and it doesn't look that way on the camera here, but these are really pretty. I do like this kind of thing. So we have the gems, and then of course the half pearls, classic. They always include something like that. And then our little ribbon, and in a couple of sizes and different colors. So maybe ½ inch, a little bit bigger, up to about 1 inch. Stamps. Let me see if I can put something behind these stamps too. So it's cute. I like the way it's like long like that. So it's your day, best wishes, just a note, thank you, and then some little kind of like a border and some other little stamps, floral things and butterflies. And these are the card blanks, and some of them are very big, and it looks like you do something fun with it, so I'll check that out in just a minute. Actually, we'll look at it right now. So we have a, let me see if I can measure this before I knock things off here. Looks like it's a 5-inch square, a little bit bigger than 5-inch square card base. This one's interesting. Let's see, 9 to 14, that's 5 inches by 6 inches. This one has a kind of an edge that's cut off, kind of interesting here. This is 5.5 by 7.5, and I'm measuring from here to here, so it's 7.5 there, 5.5 wide. And then this guy looks like it does something, so we'll probably use this one just to do something a little bit different. Let's see. It has a lot of lines. So again, I don't really, before Crafts Companion, I used to always have like videos to see like what's in the kit and stuff like that. I haven't checked that yet, but usually it used to be Sarah that did the videos, and then Craig started making them, so I'm kind of seeing, I think it's probably like something like this, maybe. I will definitely figure it out, but I can't quite tell. Huh. Is it this one? Let me do something here. Yep. Right? And then you're going to edgeable this, so it's going to be cut off. And then it's going to open up. I can't tell if it's that one or this one, but I think that's what we're going to do. I hope. Alright, so that's what we'll do. Either way, that's what we're going to do. That's what it is. And then we have lots of dies, or at least it feels like. Let's see. They feel very sturdy. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's why this is a big, big guy. Boom. Yep, that's why that's so big. So, happy birthday. Oh my gosh, of course my little allergies start coming up. And then this one's a big size too, so I don't mind, you know, I'd rather use this one than the happy birthday one, but I'm probably use the happy birthday because it seems more suited for this guy. But this guy here, I can put it on here, it's just going to cut the very edge off. And then we have the envelopes, of course, to match. And then again, the papers are very bright, as I mentioned in my haul video, so let's look at the colored card. Very, very, very bright colors in here. So we have like green, kind of a minty color, light blue. There's just a lot of colors in here. I like the coral and the pinks, and this right here is what I like. And then we have this yellow, and that teal's pretty too. And then the printed papers are, oh, that's interesting. They usually do like 2 of each and then more colors. This has 4 of each and I think less patterns. So, I mean, less variety, right? So this is kind of the reverse of this one in the coloring, almost the same pattern, or pattern like Miranda says. And this one has like a little leaf pattern, and then rick rack or zigzag pattern there. And then I do love this polka dot, so I don't mind having tons of this polka dot. And then this stripey one, kind of a colorway, not quite my thing, but we'll make it work. All right. So what I'm gonna do is grab this guy. I'm gonna use these. Yeah, because these are very peachy and light color. I don't know how they're coordinating those, but we'll see. Let me think about what I want to do. I'll probably get some measurements going so we can cut down the paper before I, just get to it, right? I'll be right back. Okay, I guess I could have cut the papers already, but this area is 3 3/8 by 5.5, and this little area is 1 5/8 by 5.5. So whenever we die cut into this, it's going to fold over like this. So this is obviously the same as this space here. So what I'm going to do is cut 4 pieces of paper that are 1 3/8 by 5 1/4. So for these areas, for the front and back, I need 4 pieces for either side. 1 3/8 by 5 1/4, and then this one's gonna be 3 1/8 by 5 1/4, and I only need 1 piece for here. For now, that's all I'm gonna do. So I will be right back once I choose the colors for that. Okay, so I basically cut those pieces. I'm not gonna stick them down yet because there's no reason to. That and these pieces will be stuck in the back here, and then we'll see what else we have to do. So let's get those out of the way for now. And I was like, my die is right here, but nope. So there are some images all over the box that you can kind of get some inspiration from. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing to the side, this carrier sheet, like I always do, and hopefully I don't get anything stuck to it. Oh, I hate these things. I should just put them right in the trash when I'm working them. Okay, so I'm gonna have this on both sides. I'm gonna have it here, and I'm gonna have it here. So obviously one's gonna be going one way and the other way. You can cut it into here if you wanted to. It'd be kind of weird, but then this part will be cut here, and then the edge will be cut off of there. So when you fold it, it'll just say happy, but it's kind of weird. I wouldn't do that. But the thing is, you can put this wherever you want. Okay, so for me, I think I'm just gonna put on this whole panel. I don't know. Let me see. I haven't really, like I said, I'm not paying attention too much to this. So it is going to leave a piece cut out here, the whole tab, right, the whole panel, and then just the happy will be hanging off. And then on the back here, there's one similar to what I'm kind of trying to do, and yeah, it's going to leave a big square, and that's kind of what I was contending with in my mind. That's fine. All right, so we're just going to stick this down, and again, I'll do it the same on both sides. So I'm pretty much eyeballing this, making sure it's right on the line, and then left to right, kind of centered, right? Oh, you know what? It's still hanging off there, which is kind of a bummer. I'll bring this down a little bit more. Hopefully that works out. At the very edge. Oh, come on. I lost the beginning of that tape, so I will grab tape from my tripod. Whenever I'm working, I take tape off and I stick it on my tripod legs, so there's always tape on my tripod legs. Okay, so here's this. I have not used my Gemini in a day or so, but the plates, because I was using it with the foil press. Let's see. We need this cutting plate, metal plate. I always use the metal shim, then the magnetic shim, my new one, since the other one got stuck in there and I had to rip it out, and another cutting plate. And that's what I'll do for now, because that's normally what I do. I'm gonna reach over, but I know she sounds like she needs oil, but she's fine. Like you say, I'm like, can you oil them? Can you oil them? I would never try to open that. That did absolutely nothing. What did I forget? Plastic shim, you guys. I haven't used this in a while. It's because my Empress was sitting next to me, and it's still here in front of me, but it just, I don't know, I've been using that more often. But, you know, I just like to switch things out. People ask me all the time what's better. I don't know. It depends on you. It depends on budget. It depends on pretty much everything. You know? The Gemini Junior obviously has a smaller capacity, where the Empress is larger and smaller, because you can use the extra cutting plates to make it a bigger cutting capacity. Where the Gemini Junior, there's no larger thing than this, right? You can't put it in this way and have a different size, or it's this way. I wish they would have longer ones, that would be really great, but they don't. And then the Empress, you can get larger plates. Okay, that's much better, and I can see that cut perfectly well. And let me get this out of the way here. You guys are probably yelling at me, the plastic plate, plastic shim. Okay, I totally tore that because it's gonna go away anyway. I just want to make sure we did this right. Okay. So then I'm going to trim this edge off, the rest of it. And that's basically how you use these anyway. Wherever you put on your paper, you just clip off that last piece. Cute. It's really nice and big. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to clean this out. Always try to clean out your die. I remember Stephanie Bart always says, oh, like a dirty die, but well, it's dirty. I mean, obviously it's just paper, but meaning all these pieces that are stuck in here. And nope. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you can use the letters, but no, they look kind of crazy. So this is working out pretty quick. If this is all we're gonna do, we'll see. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I need to do with these panels or anything. Again, line this up all the way down to where the little hearts catch at the end there. Oh, they're not hearts, they're vines. I was like, are they hearts? And I looked over here, it's like a little vine flower. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just finishing that up and cleaned out the thing, and let's give it a bend. So now it doesn't want to bend as easily because it has that intricacy down here. Okay, that's pretty cute. And you could have done Happy Birthday and then there's the flower on the other side. I don't know if it would make it look lopsided or not, but okay, so there we go. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and stick down these pieces, and I'm just gonna tape them in. If you're not great with matting, you might want to use a wet glue so you can still manipulate it a little bit. And I just used a solid color because I figured if you're going to write something, you can write on that. But if you want to mat this even better, you can put like a colorful one behind it or just another color, however you want to do that. And then I'm going to put these two guys just to use some pattern. I'm going to stick those there, and I'll be right back. So we got that. So when we close it up, it's like this. Again, I cut other strips to go on these back pieces, which was these little guys. You know, I took a 1/4 inch off, right? The top and bottom and then the sides, but I almost think I could have matted it a little bit bigger with 1/8 of an inch around here. You know what I'm saying? Just go up a little bit, just because there's a little space there. But some people don't like to work with 1/8, and I'm kind of one of them, but I was still working with 1/8 anyway, right? Because they're like 1 5/8 or whatever. So let's turn this guy over. So sometimes when I want to watch like what's on TV, or if I'm bored, or if I just want to get off the channel real quick, because I'm always watching like news, I switch over to HSN because it's right the next channel from the news I normally watch, and they have that Prince Scipione Borghese and then his mom. Why are they princes and princesses? Can you guys tell me? The last name sounds familiar. I guess I could look it up, but I just think it's funny because I'm like, oh, okay, they're prince and princess. Why? All right, I'm just putting this in here. Trying to see where we're at. Okay, so now when we turn it over, you do this. You see the little, it makes the word birthday pop there, and then that's it. So I mean, this is kind of a little bit plain. It looks like what they did is they ran this through again, and then they pieced, like run this through some pattern paper and take that piece and stick it on here. But I don't know that I like that look, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and let me see about the other little pieces that come with this and see if we can dress it up a little more. Okay, so I was just thinking about adding some pearls or some of the stones here, and that's pretty much what they did if you look on the box there, so I guess that got into my head. I don't know. These colors are just so, I'll use the tealish colors, I guess. And then what they did is that they did a stamping and then they cut it out, I suppose, and then put that on the inside so there's another sentiment on the inside. But we have Happy Birthday, and then we have Thank You, which fits there. Just the note is a little bit long. Best wishes is a little bit too long, and so is It's Your Day. So I don't know how you get this. I don't know. Maybe you can set up the card like this, but then who knows? All right, I'm just going to go with the pearls, and that's about it. So let's see. I'll go with this guy. My son's eating cereal. You hear his stuff clanking over there. This guy. I do like the dies. I don't know about the colorway, but you know, it's something different. So I'm gonna do that there, and I'm gonna put the same kind of pearl over here, and I think that's all I'm gonna do. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I showed you kind of a little bit what to do, especially with this card blank. The other ones, obviously there's some fun things going on there. You can figure those out. They're pretty easy. The one with the diagonal, I would just measure it and then just cut that diagonal piece off. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.